Right now we have Mr. Atul Lall. He's the Managing Director at Dixon Technologies. Thank you so much and good to have you on board. I just want to start off by understanding, there has been production resumption after the lockdown has been lifted, but I understand that a lot of companies in your sector, particularly appliances and consumer electrics, including yours right now, you're preferring to wait till the curbs are fully lifted because you believe that it's no point starting production right now because of the existing unsold inventory being at your warehouse and dealers. Can you just clarify?
In our case, we are a B2B company and we mainly service the requirements of brands. So yesterday, late in the evening, we got the permission from Uttarakhand government for starting our two plants in Dehradun in Selagui region. In one of the factories, we manufacture our washing machines, and in the other one, we manufacture our LED lighting product. So the teams are gearing up to start the production of lighting and washing machines, and hopefully in next 4 to 5 days, we should start running. In our Noida plants and Tirupati plants, we are still discussing with the local authorities, but I think it's going to take some time because both the areas are in the red zone. So the good news, hopefully for us, is that in next 4 to 5 days, the Dehradun factories should start up.
Okay, within the next 4 to 5 days. So I just want to understand that as of now for the company, what is the current unsold inventory that is lying with you? And can you just give us a sense as to how you're going to be restarting the operations in terms of the strategies that you're putting in place now post the lockdown and the stringent measures that are in place?
So the first and foremost is the safety of our people. So standard operating procedures have been redrafted. The way of working has been redrafted. The engineering teams are reworking on the layout of the lines. So we feel confident that we should be able to have the systems in place. However, the last almost 40-45 days have been very stressful. And I think the recovery is going to be slow. Even to ramp up the capacity utilization in plants is going to take some time. Our internal teams are gearing up to live up to this challenge. As far as inventories are concerned, since we are a company mainly fulfilling the requirement to the brand owners, so we have a commitment from them that the inventory, FG inventory lying in our factories and warehouses would be lifted soon. So I don't see a challenge for Dixon on that front as of now. However, how the demand pickup is going to take place, I think we have to wait and watch for that.
Okay, so all right, so you're actually saying also, of course, that inventory-wise things are fine. What about in terms of raw materials for production, assuming that operations do restart smoothly, the challenges that you see as well in terms of restarting operations and by when you think things would come back on stream?
So we were checking on the inventory levels in our plants in Dehradun, which are about to start. So at present, we have the inventories of raw material to start our production. I feel for that to normalize, it's going to take around 2 weeks or so, because by that time, hopefully, our local vendors would start. And imports is not much of an issue because China has opened up and our inventories are either lying at the ports or they are in transit. So import inventory is not much of a challenge. The local inventory, I think, will take time. I think for any plant, after it starts, it will take 2 to 3 weeks for things to normalize.
Okay, fair enough. Now, with consumers also focusing largely on essentials and the delays that we're seeing across the board on infra and construction as well, you touched upon, of course, the impact on demand. How long do you see it taking to really recoup sales for things to come back to I don't know if I should use the word normal, but if you could give us some kind of trajectory that at least you're factoring in.
See, I wish I knew, but we are in close interaction with our customers. So what I see is that the low-value mobile phones, the customers for whom we are manufacturing televisions, and they have a large distribution play in the online segment. The low-ticket value items like LED bulbs and lighting, they would be faster to pick up. However, how much time is going to take is very difficult to predict. I feel that this quarter, of course, is going to be hugely stressed. But I think it would start coming back to some level of normalcy from Q2, and Q3 it should be better. It will go full steam from Q4 only. That's what my sense is.
Understand that post the lockdown, will you be taking changing your overall pricing strategy, offering any sorts of discounts, etc., in order to get rid of the unsold inventory or to attract clients? Will you be looking at some of those steps?
You see, in our case, we are a B2B company. Our pricing contracts are fairly stable with our customers because they are large relationships. So I don't see a change happening in our pricing structures. I don't see that happening.
You're taking the time out. Thanks so much for joining in.